Hello, it's Alexis. I just wanted to talk about my meet and greet at the just the Big Time Rush concert in general yesterday at Cincinnati. It was awesome. Okay, I'm trying to contain my excitement. Okay, well, first we went to sound check and they sang Music Sounds Better With You and Boyfriend acoustically, and during sound check, I swear Logan stared at me the whole time, and I'm sitting there thinking maybe it's not, but he was wearing sunglasses where I could see where his eyes were, and they were clearly looking at me, and I'm just they're smiling because no one else had looked at me, but I don't even care because Logan has been my crush for 4 years, dead seriously, that sounded so stupid, seriously, since the pilot episode of Big Time Rush first aired is when it's oh my gosh, I like him. So let's see. So yeah, he was staring at me, and he looked away 4 times, but I could tell that he would always look back at me, and I was sitting there freaking out oh my gosh. And when they did Boyfriend, Logan, because he was staring at me, he saw me and my friend Ashley dancing. We were doing that little dance that they do during Boyfriend, I can't describe it, but they were doing that, or we were doing that, and then they saw us and they started laughing and they started doing it too. And let's see, during the meet and greet, I was very, very sad because Renelle said that we could not hug them. So I was with Ashley, and I went first because she made me. And when I walked up there, James was hi babe, and I was hi, and I was still in front of James kinda, and when I was walking, because I had to stand in between Logan and Carlos, Logan was oh my gosh, I love your freckles, and I'm oh my gosh, I hate them. So we had our picture taken, and I started to walk off, and it was because the order went James, Logan, Carlos, Kendall. And I started to walk off, which was towards Carlos and Kendall, and Carlos was I love a girl with freckles, and Kendall was just smiling at me, and he was agreeing, and Logan he blocks me off so I can't go yet. He looked in my eyes and he's no, I seriously think that you're beautiful with your freckles. He's you're gorgeous, and I'm oh my gosh, the fact that he liked something about me that I really don't like my freckles. I don't know if you can see them, but the fact that I hope you can see him. Logan saw him from I don't even know how far away he was, but the fact that he liked something about me that I've always been insecure about, it makes me want to cry almost. And but what really surprised me was the fact that Logan talked to me, because I've read all these meet and greet stories where people say that Logan doesn't talk to them at all, and the fact that Logan talked to me first out of anyone just shocked me, and I was oh my gosh. So I don't know, I thought it was really I don't know, I liked how he's kind of I don't know, he stood out, and I felt so bad because he was still trying to talk to me, but I was getting pushed off by Renelle. So I was just looking back, and I had this big smile on my face. And then Ashley went up and when she saw, or when I found her again, she was Logan said something about you to me, and I was what did he say? And she's he said, man, your friend. And I was well, man, your friend what? And he goes, or she went, I don't know, that's all he said. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Hopefully it's a good thing. I am still fangirling over that, the fact that he might like me. I don't know. I hope he doesn't see this, because I would be so embarrassed. I would die. I would just go in a hole and never come out, because I would be so embarrassed. But yeah, when Cody Simpson came out, I don't know any of his songs. He when he was singing Angel, I think that's the name of it, he legit stared into my eyes when he was playing his like solo or something. He was doing something. He was singing and looking into my eyes, and I was just sitting there like, 'cause I didn't know what to do, so I just sat there and smiled, and I was like, but whatever. And I actually laughed, but you know, he sang into her eyes too for like 5 seconds, so ha ha ha. But like during the concert, like he was, like he, I forget what their second song that they sang was. I mean, I know the first one was Elevate. The second song they I talk so fast when I'm like nervous or excited. Like the second song, like he kind of like crouched down and like pointed to me and sang and looked me in the eyes. I was like, oh my gosh, I love you. And see why I don't want him to see this? And like he kept looking at me, and like during Worldwide, Ashley was so upset that she didn't get picked to be the Worldwide girl. And she, like I'm sitting there trying to smile and like and be happy for the girls, and she's just sitting there going like this the whole song. And I start laughing. I laughed throughout like most of the song, and Kendall like saw me and he started laughing, and James smiled, and I'm like dying. And then Carlos shook Ashley and mine's hand, and yeah, I don't know, the fact that Logan talked to me. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I have to go to work, that Logan probably said that kind of stuff to every girl, so I shouldn't be too excited and happy, but I still am. I don't know. I just love them. That's all I know. I hope you guys enjoyed my meet and greet story. And I really do. I'm still really happy about what Logan said to me. Well, I hope you guys have a great day. Bye!